Yes guys, and welcome back guys to a brand new video guys on my channel guys, where I'm going to be talking about Manchester United's last game that we went and played. Arsenal guys, at home at Old Trafford guys, where we saw Manchester United draw this game 1-1. In a game where I felt like we should have won this game right at the end, or not even that, with the chances that we had in that second half as well, because I thought we were the better team in the second half, or we just didn't take those chances and we were just not clinical in those vital moments in that game. And I think if we score, and obviously David Raya saved them, I think we take all 3 points there. Definitely a game that we should have come away with all 3 points, especially as well. But anyway guys, let's get into today's video now. So we made 4 changes from last game against Ipswich Town. Talking about the start 11, so we started with Onana, De Ligt, Lindelof, Euro, Mazzawari, Fernandes, Casemiro, Dalot, Garnacho, Ericsson and Xerxes. Getting to the other reaction now, we should have won, should have come away with 3 points. A game of 2 halves. We were the better team. We showed some fight and spirit. We had some great chances to win the game. We knew we would have less possession. Disappointing not to win. We will take the positives though. Getting into the game now, I thought it was an okay start. Good play by Arsenal. Just too much. Comfortable for Onana. United dangerously playing it out from the back. United winning free kick. Didn't come together. Positive play by Arsenal. Moreno had a chance wide. United need to be effective in the wide areas. United will look to hit Arsenal on the counter attack. Odegaard had a chance comfortable for Onana. Good play by United, good cross but couldn't find Xerxes. United got to frustrate Arsenal defensively. Played by Arsenal, Trossard had a chance wide. Some good passing by United but lacking that final pass in the final third. Good flick from Odegaard to Trossard, comfortable for Onana. Arsenal tried to get him behind, playing between the lines. Xerxes goes down with an injury. Got a bit messy, Garnacho wins a free kick. Fernandes scored for 1-0. United got to be aware of a reaction and response. But I thought the first half was okay/poor. United had to regroup and go again, do better, create more, take our chances. Had to expect a reaction and response of Arsenal. Had to pick up the intensity and tempo, bring more energy and intent. Amrin makes a substitution. Arsenal tried to start positively. Good cross by Garnacho, just couldn't find anyone. Another good cross by Garnacho, comfortable for Raya. Odegaard had a chance, corner. Rice had a chance, way over. Great play by United. Mazzawari had a great chance, corner. Arsenal make 2 substitutions. Good play by United, good cross. Xerxes flicks it. Arsenal on the front foot, trying to break us down. Arsenal win a free kick in a dangerous area. In the wall, Rice scores an equaliser for 1-1. Amrin makes 2 substitutions. Arsenal make a substitution. United got to react and respond. Good crossing. Casemiro couldn't get the connection on it. Good play by United. Fernandes has a chance. What a golden opportunity for Højlund to score. Great tackle. Good play by United into Højlund corner. United tried to give it everything. Odegaard had a chance. Good save by Onana. Martinelli offside. What a great chance to win the game for United at the end, and obviously Mazzawari had a great chance as well. Some good individual performances. Game management, decision making was vital. A good point in the end. We gave it a real good go in the second half. Let's take the positives. Onwards and upwards. It is what it is. First half was poor, second half was bad. Overall, I thought it was an okay/good performance in the end. Get into the video now. What did I make of the performance? I thought the performance overall was an okay/good performance in the end. I thought it was a game of 2 halves, to be honest with you. I thought obviously Arsenal were much better in the first half and we were much better in the second half especially as well. I think offensively, I think the game plan would have been, obviously, we had to give up a possession and just try our best of what we could do in transition and also on the counter attack, especially as well. Obviously, Arsenal, good side, got lots of quality on the pitch as well. So we knew it was always going to be a tough game against Arsenal as well. So, but when you look at the chances that we had in the second half, especially as well, when you look at the chances like, Mazzawari, it might be playing as a bit of a right centre back, or as a right wing back, but at the end of the day, he had a really good chance and should have scored and should have put that in the corner for 1-0. And then also Xerxes should have scored as well, flicked it as well, and then Højlund should have scored as well. So towards the end, and both Fernandes had a chance, and then maybe Collier should have took the gamble and should have scored as well. But yeah, just disappointed because I think we should have won this game, definitely for sure. I think Arsenal didn't expect that from Manchester United in the second half, especially as well. I thought first half Arsenal did well. Obviously had more possession, dominant in control, and obviously it was just, I think United defensively did a fantastic job. Defensively frustrated them. did well, our side, and got a good goal just before half time. Good free kick by Bruno Fernandes, and then it was just a matter of I think it was just a matter of time when they were going to score. And in games like that, you have to get another goal, and you can't really hang on to it. And we should have just tried to go for a second goal, but they got their goal back, and then we should have won right at the end with the chances that we had for sure, and should have come away with all 3 points and in a game like this as well. The better chances, more threatening going forward as well in the second half. A game of two halves. I thought we're a much better team than Arsenal as well. If you're an Arsenal fan or Arsenal player or whatever, I think you'd be disappointed with with that performance, especially against a team like us that have been struggling all season long as well. I thought we showed some real good fight and some good spirit and some good character from us as well in that second half as well. We never gave up, and we tried to the end as well, which is good, and had some great chances to win the game as I've said before. And but though in games like this, though, you know that you're gonna have less possession, but you just have to, work on how can you do it. You have to have better decision making on the ball. You have to be better as well, and you have to try and get everything right, everything clicking in the final third, and last pass movement as well. It's not easy, but at the end of the day, I thought we did well, and with the better chances, we won that game for sure. And I think Arsenal fans know that as well, but obviously bitterly disappointed not to win the game. But we'll take the positives from it, and definite positives to take from this game for sure. Good team, Arsenal, and I think we should have won this game definitely for sure ourselves. But getting into the game now, I thought it was an okay start by Manchester United. Obviously, good play by Arsenal, but just too much on it, and it was comfortable for Onana. Obviously, United playing it out from the back dangerously, and they were pressing onto us and putting the pressure onto us as well. And United with a free kick didn't really come together, but obviously Arsenal were the much better team in the first half for sure, hands down they were, and United just really struggled going forward in the first half as well. We offered really nothing going forward offensively in the first half. It was boring, and just couldn't find, I don't know what it was, lacking, what was it, maybe lacking that aggressiveness in the final third, lacking that final pass in the final third, no end product. Yeah, it was just a mixture of different things that didn't really come together in that first half, and I think that's just what really frustrated us in the first half for sure. But United had to be effective in the wide areas, in our formation especially as well, in the 3-4-3, and United will look to hit United on the counter attack. And also in transition, and Odegaard had a chance comfortable for Onana. Good play by United, good cross, but couldn't find Xerxes. United had to frustrate Arsenal defensively. Good play by Arsenal, Trossard had a chance wide. Some good passing by United, but lacking that final pass in the final third. Good flick from Odegaard to Trossard, comfortable for Onana. Arsenal tried to get him behind and playing between the lines. Xerxes goes down with an injury. Got a bit messy. Garnacho wins a free kick, and obviously Fernandes scores for 1-0. Great time to score just before half time as well. And United had to be aware of a reaction response by Arsenal. But I thought the first half was okay, and but we didn't do too bad, but / poor at the same time. We knew that we could do better as well. But United had to regroup and go again. We had to do better, create more, take our chances. Got to expect a reaction response from Arsenal, had to pick up the intensity and tempo, bring more energy and intent. And I think that's what you sort of saw from Manchester United. We picked up that intensity, we picked up that tempo, brought more energy in the second half especially as well, took the game to them especially as well in the second half, and we gave it everything that we had in us in the second half especially as well. And in games like this, you're at home, you have to give it everything that you've got in the tank. And I thought with the better chances in the second half as well, we should have won this game without a doubt. And I think I think Mikel Arteta knows that. I think the Arsenal players know that, and the Arsenal fans know that as well. But yeah, obviously Aaron makes a substitution. Obviously Euro goes off with an injury, and Arsenal tried to start positively. Good cross by Garnacho, just couldn't find anyone. Another good cross by Garnacho, comfortable for Raya. Odegaard had a chance, corner, Rice, chance way over, half a chance for Arsenal. Great play by United. Mazwari had a great chance, corner, should have scored though as well, Mazwari. Arsenal make 2 substitutions. Good play by United, good cross, Xerxes flicks it. Arsenal on the front foot, trying to break us down. Arsenal win a free kick in a dangerous area in the wall. Rice scores the equaliser for 1-1, and obviously Fernandes and Casemiro just dropped back, and obviously he just found that space and took that shot in off the post and in for 1-1. And then obviously Amorim makes 2 substitutions, Arsenal make a substitution, United had to react and respond to that. And then a good crossing, Casemiro just couldn't get the connection onto it. Good play by United, Fernandes has a chance. What a golden opportunity for Højlund to score, great tackle. And then good play by United into Højlund corner. And then United had to try and give it everything that we had towards the end as well. Odegaard had a chance, good save by Onana. Martinelli offside. What a great chance to win the game for United. Højlund for yet again. Just lacking confidence right now, and again, chances were there. I just didn't take them, and disappointed not to win. And we should have won this game, and yeah, just disappointed. But thought there were some good individual performances. Game management, decision making was vital. A good point at the end. We gave it a real good go in the second half. Let's take the positives, onwards and upwards. It is what it is, and we move on. Overall, in the end, disappointed not to win. The chances were there. We were more of a threat and causing Arsenal problems. We should have won. Ultimately, we can't be satisfied with the second half performance, but we can take the positives. Yeah, definitely, for sure. Obviously, disappointed not to win this game. Obviously, like I said multiple times now, we should have won this game. Obviously, disappointed not to win. I think with the great chances that we had in the second half, especially as well, you've got to be winning. You've got to be sort of putting another goal in, and some real good chances there to win that game for sure. And you look at that Mazwari chance. Yes, he might be a right wing back or right centre back. He should be scoring that. Obviously, great save by Raya to keep them in the game, and Raya was the one that practically saved Arsenal, to be honest with you. And but the chances were there in the second half for sure. And we were definitely causing them more problems, more of a goal threat going forwards. Offensively, had some really good ideas going forward as well. More of a threat, causing Arsenal loads of problems as well. Mazwari seeing those mistakes and capitalising as well, and having that vision to drive a real go at them as well. And but yeah, disappointing not to win the game at the end of the day. But good thing is though, we showed some real good fight and some good spirit as well from Manchester United as well, and some good character as well. And obviously Xerxes had should have scored as well, flicked it on as well. And then Højlund should have scored as well. What a great chance for Højlund as well towards the end of the game. And even Fernandes or Collier should have scored as well. Obviously Fernandes has that chance saved by Raya. And then you would have thought Collier could have, took a gamble and anticipated and maybe should have scored as well to win us the game right at the end there, to seal all 3 points and a win as well for Manchester United, which would have lifted a hell of a lot of confidence for Manchester United as well in the league as well. But yeah, disappointed not to win the game, but a lot to build on there, and for sure we'll take the positives from that as well. But in games like this though, we knew that I thought we were the better team in the second half as well, a game of 2 halves as well. But in games like this though, we knew that we were going to have less possession, and it was how well we're going to have to sit in and defensively frustrate them as well. And then it was all about making the right decision making going forwards. Every move that we do had to be right, had to stay concentrated and stay focused at all times. And then it was all about what we can do offensively, try to cause some problems and try to be a threat, and how can we break them down and how can we get a goal on them. But yeah, we just came up short at the end of the day, and just lacking that cutting edge, and just lacking that you know, not clinical in front of goal, not taking those chances, and on another day, you win that game for sure. There was controversy over Bruno's free kick, that the ball was 11.2 yards back instead of 10. It was a great time to score just before half time. And what a sensational goal for 1-0. Oh, what a goal it was. Obviously, the whole controversy. Anthony Taylor counted 11 yards back, and obviously on Sky Sports, they had the distance from the ball to the wall, and it was 11.2 yards, but do I care? No. At the end of the day, they're not going to review that back on VAR at the end of the day. At the end of the day, it's done now. Arsenal fans will bitch and moan about it. They'll moan and they'll groan at it. And that it's 12% more backward, that Bruno Fernandes had more space to get the ball over the wall as well, but that wall was not good enough as well. What a great time it was for Manchester United to score just before half time. Great opportunity in a dangerous area as well. What a free kick in a dangerous area. You think you'd just get it over that wall and get it in that right-hand corner. What a goal it was from Bruno Fernandes. What a strike, what a finish, what a sensational goal for 1-0. Probably didn't deserve it, but we'll take. Where would you be without Bruno Fernandes as well? Just didn't have that edge in this game, unfortunately, but fantastic strike. What a goal it was for 1-0. Just unfortunate that we couldn't find that second goal. Unfortunate that we couldn't really take all 3 points and the win in this game as well. Who was my man of the match? To be honest with you, I thought there were some good players that had a good game, to be honest with you, as well. I thought Onana did not too bad. Couldn't really do anything about the goal that he conceded, obviously off the post. And could have even hit the post and not even gone in as well. I thought the defenders did quite well. Delict, I thought he played well. Lindelof did okay as well. Euro played well. Maswari, I thought he played well. Fernandes had a good game as well. Casemiro, I thought he put another good shift in as well. Dalot did okay as well. Garnacho, I thought he played well. Ericsson did okay, and Xerxes did well as well. I think it's 2 players yet again, obviously, to give this. Obviously, Bruno Fernandes. It's difficult in a way, but you look at players like Casemiro as well. I thought Maswari put a real good shift in there as well. Maswari had a good game. But I thought the defenders did well for large parts of that game as well, for sure. A game like this that was a tough game against Arsenal as well. How do we beat Leicester City now? Obviously, we've got Leicester City now in our next upcoming game on the weekend. Look, this will be a must-win for Manchester United. We've got to win this game. Obviously, need to sort of get back to anyways in the Premier League as well. Obviously, Manchester United are coming back off a great win in Europe as well. Obviously, great result for Manchester United over Real Sociedad as well. So obviously Manchester United coming into this game against Leicester City are going to come off with some real good confidence as well. Obviously, you know, getting a good point against Arsenal and obviously getting a good result midweek on Thursday against Real Sociedad in a big game, a season-defining game as well, that we had to win as well. So United will be bouncing. United will be really up for this against Leicester City. Obviously, Leicester City, yeah, struggling this season for form, struggling for confidence as well. You know, they're hit and miss, and just a weird team this season. You know, they're just all over the place defensively, leaking so many goals, conceding too many goals, struggling to score goals as well. You're thinking where the goals coming from. And yeah, just Leicester City really struggling right now to find some form and lacking confidence, down and out in the relegation zone. 17 points, 19th for the league as well. They can't buy a win as well, and yeah, it's just this. It's the story of Leicester City's season, and they're struggling this season. Probably the worst Leicester City team going as well, and obviously, you know, what can you do when Ruud van Nistelrooy goes into a job, and you know, when you say, right, yeah, you've done well against Leicester City with with the quality that you've got of players that you got at Manchester United, but try and do that at Leicester City. But what can you do when you've not been backed and not been promised the signings that you should have got in January as well? So yeah, they're in a tough position, Leicester City, for sure. But obviously, you know, you look into this game, you're thinking, right, you know, it should no way be a tough game for Manchester United, this game against Leicester City. We're going away from home, we're playing better away from home. So you look at this game against Leicester City, you know, it's a must-win for Manchester United. We've got to win this game, without a doubt. 3 points are up for grabs here. We've got to win this game for sure. So there's no excuses here for Manchester United. We've got to win this game. Got to be winning these sort of games as well. We've done it on Southampton twice. We've done it on Ipswich twice. You know, we know that we can beat this Leicester City yet again for the 4th time this season as well. But look, I think Leicester City, you know, in every single game that they go into, you know, they know it's another challenge, they know it's another game. They'll try again, they'll keep trying. and try and maximise what they can get out of every single game as well. But coming into this game against Leicester City, I think it will be tough, but United are going to have to find a way to win. Obviously, with the players that we have, we've got the quality there to go and beat them as well. I think Ruben Amorim knows that he's got to win this game as well. Obviously, Ruud van Nistelrooy, he'll want to get some sort of revenge over Manchester United as well. He'll like to take 3 points off Manchester United as well. And obviously, United have got to go to Leicester City and be able to perform well for a full 90 minutes here. And we know that we're going to have to perform well for a full 90 minutes. And the players have yet again got to turn up as well. Obviously, you have to back off going off Europe as well. United are going to have to recover well and just prepare the best that they can do on Saturday in the training session, in the one training session that they've got. And then get ready for the game on Sunday afternoon against Leicester City. So Sunday night, sorry. So, but yeah, tough game for Manchester United. We're going to have to be ready. Have to go with the right mindset, the right mentality. I think it'll be a tough game, but we'll be here for it. And I think it'll be Leicester City's FA Cup final. And they're inconsistent, struggling to score goals, got their defensive frailties. But, they'll want to bounce back and get back to winning ways as well. But this Leicester City team will be there for the taking for sure. And, they'll play a low block themselves. And I think, I think Leicester City try to play a unique style of play. But, I think they just overcomplicate things. And I think teams are just finding it far too easy to get past Leicester City right now. But I think, Ruud van Nistelrooy is going to set his team out to be organised. They'll be well organised, to keep it tight and compact, defensively frustrate Manchester United as well. So, but United are going to have to be able to take this game in their own hands and say, look, we have to get at them. We are going to have more possession than them. It's what we're going to do in possession, right decision making going forward, making the right pass, the right move, underlaps, overlaps, movement in the final third as well. And we have to give it everything that we've got here against Leicester City. So Ruud van Nistelrooy is a great coach, don't get me wrong, he's got some good players there, but the players just not doing it at Leicester City right now, unfortunately. But United are going to have to go there and get what we deserve. 3 points are up for grabs here, must win, got to win this game without a doubt. And but yeah, as a coach, Ruud van Nistelrooy's style of play emphasises a tactical flexibility, quick transitions from defence to attack, and a focus on controlling the game with possession, while also prioritising a compact defensive shape. But tactical flexibility, Van Nistelrooy has shown the ability to adapt his formations from using a 4-3-3 to a 3-4-2-1, a 4-2-3-1, and even a 4-4-2, depending on the opponent. Emphasis is on quick transitions. He encourages his teams to move quickly from defence to attack, overloading the wide areas and using the fullbacks to attack, controlling and possession. While he favours a direct approach, he also believes in maintaining control of the game through possession and short distances between players. Defensive compactness, Van Nistelrooy prioritises a compact defensive shape, limiting spaces of the opposition to exploit, and often opts for dominant central defenders. Attacking structure, he uses one striker acting as an approacher, similar to his own playing style during his time at PSV and Manchester United. Youth development, Van Nistelrooy has shown a focus on developing young players and improving their skills rather than solely focusing on winning trophies. Tactical intelligence, he emphasises the importance of players understanding their roles and working hard out possession. Low block in difficult situations, he may opt for a low block and counter attacks to gain a result, and also in transition as well. But obviously this will be their FA Cup final. They're inconsistent, struggling to score goals, got their defensive frailties as well. Ruud will want revenge, they'll want to bounce back, get back to winning ways. They'll be there for the taking, play with a low block, make mistakes in and out possession, be very good on the counter attack as well. Look to get you in transition, well drilled, skillful side, tight tactical, play with width, have pace on the wings, very good on set pieces, tight, compact, defensively frustrate teams, very direct, getting between the lines, they'll make runs in from behind, wide players will like to cut back inside, cause opponent problems, be brave, they'll take risks, create chances, they'll take the chances, be clinical, on the front foot, very physical, aggressive, ruthless, bring the energy, intent, high intensity, high tempo, be relentless, sustain attacks, look to be strong, look to control, dominate the game. But United have got to defend properly as well. Defensively need to be organised, keep it tight, compact. Defensively frustrate them. Need to be ruthless, relentless, aggressive, high intensity, high tempo of energy. Create your chances, take your chances, be clinical. Need to be clinical, get the crosses into the box, drive them out of possession, be brave, take risks. Set pieces will come into play. Need to play a whip, get between the lines, got to close them down. Don't look back in the game, don't leave any spaces open. They'll show incredible team spirit, character and fight. Got to do the basics right. Game management, decision making will be vital. Got to get tight, don't let get a shot off, sustain your attacks, do the basics when you're 50-50, 20 second balls when you duels. Put them on the back foot, keep possession, full backs have got to be effective, force them to make mistakes, put them under pressure, don't let the wingers cut back inside, don't force to make mistakes, make the runs in front behind, don't get put out of position, be explosive, keep El Canus, Samare, Bonanotte, Vardy, Mavadini, Dikovarid, Ayew, Daka and Edouard quiet. Getting to the goals now. First goal, United win a free kick. Fernandes steps up and scores a great goal for 1-0. Getting to the stats now. Possession for Manchester United, it was 32%, and for Arsenal it was 68%. Goals for Man United, it was 1, and for Arsenal it was 1. Total shots for Man United, it was 10, and for Arsenal it was 17. Shots on target for Man United, it was 6, and for Arsenal it was 6. Shot accuracy for Man United, it was 60%, and for Arsenal it was 35%. Shots in centre box for Man United, it was 6, and for Arsenal it was not. Centre box for Man United, it was 4, and for Arsenal it was 8. Total passes for Man United, it was 275 passes. For Arsenal it was 587 passes. Pass accuracy for Man United, it was 76%. For Arsenal, it was 89%. Getting to the substitutions now, Euro went off a heaven, talking about Lenny's performance. Sustained an injury earlier and then hurt himself towards the end of the half. Had to come off at half time for Aiden Heaven. Zirkzee went off a Hoyland, talking about Joshua's performance. 2 in 10 on Bayern pattern fouls when United struggled to keep the ball. Had a really good chance to make it 2-0, but a too casual flick in the ball. Ericsson went off for Korea, talking about Christian's performance. The only player seemingly capable of keeping the ball, seldom did in the first half. Put in a decent shift, but did little with the ball. Next up, we've got Leicester City. Leicester City at 19th in the league. Look, obviously, you look at this fixture now. Obviously, United have been making some baby steps in the Premier League and trying to do the best that they can do. But obviously, we won the last game in the Premier League, beating Ipswich Town. But obviously, took a good draw against Arsenal. But look, you're coming into this game now against Leicester City. It's just right before the international break. Now we need to try and treat this now as an FA Cup final ourselves, because at the end of the day we know what's up for grabs here. 3 points are up for grabs here, so must win for Manchester United. We've got to win this game without a doubt. And Abram wants to see Manchester United to go out there and put out a real good shift in and put in a real good performance in here against this Leicester City side. We know that we're performing well, and we know that we're performing way better away from home than we are playing at home as well. But we will focus on that home form especially as well. But look, it's a big game against Leicester City, because Leicester City, this will be their FA Cup final as well. Obviously, it'll be a new challenge for them, a new game for them. They've been on. I don't think they've been unlucky this season. I think they are where they are, and at the end of the day, they've not been good enough this season. They've been struggling to score goals, got their defensive frailties. They've been inconsistent all season long. Suffered 19 losses this season. They're struggling right now, and Ruud van Nistelrooy is probably trying his hardest with the team that he's got right now, and he just knows that it's not working right now at Leicester City for him right now. So going into this game though, we know that it's going to be a big game, it's going to be a tough game, be tight and tactical. Ruud van Nistelrooy will get his Leicester City side well organised for a game like this, be tight and tactical. And obviously last time he just lost the game 2-1 in the FA Cup as well. But Ruud van Nistelrooy will want to get 3 points. He'll want to win as well. He'll want to get revenge. And obviously with his disappointment of not being a part of Manchester United staff as well. And so I think, he'll want some sort of revenge on Manchester United for sure. I think it's not an easy game for Ruud van Nistelrooy going up against his boyhood club, really, as well, and obviously having a great career at Manchester United as well. So I think it's tough on him, because he knows that he'll have a lot of respect for Manchester United as well. So, but yeah, I think, United In a game like this, though, what's going to be what do we expect in a game like this? I think United are going to have a lot of possession. I think we'll dominate this game. We'll do it. Obviously, they'll want to try and make this competitive as well. Leicester City as well. I think first goal is going to be crucial in a game like this against Leicester City as well. And in a game like this, though, you have to structurally and get it tactically right as well. And that's the one thing as well. But in games like this against Leicester City, but they'll look to say, look, this is our FA Cup final. We're going to give Manchester United problems. We want to cause them problems, and we need to get at them right from minute 1 to minute 90. United are going to have to rest and recover well on Friday, and train well on Saturday, and then go into this game with the right mentality, the right mindset. We know to have any chance of winning this game, we know that we're going to have to perform well ourselves. We're going to have to perform well for a full 90 minutes here. We know that we're going to have to play well for a full 90 here. The players must turn up to a game like this as well. And we know we're going to need a professional, strong, disciplined performance from the players as well. So, but in games like this, though, we know that we've got the players to do it. We've got the players to do it. We've got the quality to beat them as well, and I think he'll make a couple of changes. Ruben Amorim, he doesn't want to change it too much as well after back of Thursday night as well. But United are going to have to try and bring the energy, the high intensity, the high tempo, the high intensity as well. So we're going to have to try and bring that as well, and I think it's going to be important to sort of. Whoever's going to come off the bench, they're going to have to make an impact coming off from the bench as well. And we're going to have to be able to find a way to win here against Leicester City as well. Good team on the day, Leicester, but we're going to have to play well. But we're going to have to play well, play our own game as well, and stick to. We've got to play to our methods, play to our rules, play to our principles, find our foundation. But we're going to have to be energetic, attacking minded on the front foot as well. And then, but we know that we're going to have the quality to beat them, definitely for sure. And I think you just look at it, and you have to just look at it in a game like this, though, against Leicester City. You just got to have to concentrate, focused, got to defend well, keep it tight and compact, defensively frustrate them. I think it'd be nice to have a clean sheet for once as well. And then that's what you've got to do defensively. Keep it tight, keep it nice and tight and compact. Defensively frustrate them. We know that we're going to have more possession than them. They're going to give up possession as well, because they'll just look to get us on the counter-attack or in transition as well. And they'll be looking to try capitalise on mistakes as well. So no mistakes from Manchester United as well. Can't afford to make mistakes and give them goals as well, because we can't afford to do that. So we know that we're going to have to stay concentrated and focused at all times in this game as well. And we need to be able to keep the ball well and pass it about, slicker passing. Going forward as well, always make that forward pass as well, and keep looking for that forward pass as well. And we need that composure as well, and be able to win that midfield battle on Leicester City as well. But in a game like this, though, against Leicester City, it's going to be doing the basics right, winning your 50-50s, win your second balls, win your usuals, win your 1v1s as well, and break up the play as well. But we know that we're going to have to be ruthless, relentless, aggressive on the front foot as well. Sustain our attacks as well. First goal is going to be crucial, and we have to get that first goal as soon as we can do as well. And overlaps, underlaps, movement. It'd be important to get that first goal and then build on it as well ourselves. And we know that we're going to have more possession than them. We're going to definitely have that, but they'll try to make it competitive as well. And we just have to do our job here. And we know how we can definitely break them down, get at this Leicester City team from the off as well. And it'll be nice to get an early goal as well against this Leicester City side as well. And we just need to be able to put out a good, strong performance here against Leicester City. And we know what's at stake here. We've got to win this game. We need a must-win here. Got to win this game. And have to just play well, perform well. Players must turn up to this game as well. And the spaces will be there high up the pitch, especially as well. Go for those spaces and go and exploit and expose those spaces high up the pitch. And they've got mistakes in them, this Leicester City side. got their defensive frailties. They'll be there for the taking as well. So we've got to get at this team for sure from the off as well. But we know we can hurt them. We know we can cause them problems. Get the right balls in the right channels as well. Double up on them as well. And I think if we can play to our way how we played against Real Sociedad, definitely we can cause them a hell of a lot of problems as well. But we've got to play with courage, intent, conviction, purpose, and we've got to turn up as well. But you know, we've got to have to play in between the lines as well, make runs in from behind as well, and that's going to be important as well. But we're going to have to play with fight, passion, pride, play for the badge, play for the club, show the team spirit, character, determination, commitment, desire, awareness, work rate and work ethic. Leicester City have played 28 games and they've lost 19. They've lost to Fulham 2-1, Villa 2-1, Arsenal 4-2, Forest 3-1, Man United 3-0, Chelsea 2-1, Brentford 4-1, Newcastle 4-0, Wolves 3-0, Liverpool 3-1, Man City 2-0, Villa 2-1, Palace 2-0, Fulham 2-0, Everton 4-0, Arsenal 2-0, Brentford 4-0, West Ham 2-0 and Chelsea 1-0. And obviously they'll be there for the taking for sure, and we've got to get at this team from the off as well. It's a chance for Manchester United to do the double on Leicester City as well. Come on, Reds, let's get at this team now. It's a chance to get 3 points here. It's a chance to get a win here on the board and a chance to get 3 points here. Come on, Reds, let's get at this Leicester City time, and let's do this right before the international break as well. Come on, you've got it in you. Come on, we've got the quality to beat them. Come on, Leicester City have lost 19 games, 9 at home and 10 away. Leicester City have scored 0.9 goals per game and Leicester City have conceded 2.2 goals per game. The players to look out for is Hermanson, Sutar, Justin, Faze, Cody, Akoli, Christensen, Pereira, Vestergaard, Koulibaly, Thomas, Anadini, Winks, Elkanou, Skip, Samare, Buonanotte, Vardy, Mavrodini, Dick Overreed, Ayu Daka and Edouard. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you are new, and I'll see you guys in a video in the next couple of days. And peace.